Hey guys, it's Rachel from The Little Green Lamb, and today I'm doing the 90s book tag. And this tag was created by Mel Moriarty, and I actually got requested to do this tag by one of you guys. I'm completely blanking on who it was, so if it was you, thank you for letting me know about the tag. And yeah, we're gonna jump right into it. I really like when you guys recommend me tags, by the way, because when it comes to tags, there is either like so many I want to do at one time, or there feels like there's a drought to me. I can't find like anything. Not that there isn't like stuff out there, but I really like when you guys recommend tags. So if you have any tag recommendations, definitely leave them in the down bar. So question number, also I'm looking at my phone obviously to see the questions. Question number one. I was really excited to do this. I haven't read, I feel like, a lot of 90s books unless they were children's books. I was born in 95, so I wasn't really a 90s kid. I was a 90s baby and toddler and small child-ish. But, you know, still fun. So number one, Bagel Bites and Zebra Cakes. What is your guilty pleasure go-to series? And for me, that is the Pretty Little Liars series by Sarah Shepard. This is one of the first, this is probably the first YA series that I really fell in love with. And it's just like one of those series that like it gets ragged on and people don't like it as much and people make fun of it. But at the end of the day, it's the one that I don't really feel guilty for loving either, but it's one of those ones that's like, just is like a guilty pleasure kind of read. It's like, I know that they're not works of art, but to me, I treasure them. 2, No Scrubs, a male character that you absolutely hated. Aspen from the Selection series by Kiera Cass. I didn't get the point of him. Like, why do they have to have a love triangle? There's enough going on that they could have filled it out in other ways, but you know. 3, Nick at Night, a book that kept you up all night reading. The Truth About the Harry Kubert Affair by Joel Dicker. This book literally kept me up at night reading. I usually don't like to read past 11 o'clock at night. Just because I like to do other things like play some games on my phone, watch some TV. I don't really like to read past then, also because if I get addicted, then like it'll be hard to go to sleep. This book I was literally up till like 2 in the morning reading, and I rarely stay up to 2 o'clock in the morning. It has to be a special occasion, or I have somebody sleeping over who were like talking, like that's all. Like literally will not stay up till 2 a.m. for almost nothing. Like New Year's was the last time I stayed up, and before then it was like that. And the only reason I stayed up was because I had a friend over, and obviously I was talking and having fun. But you know, this one kept me up, and I like had to get up early the next day, and I was like so addicted to it. Like I've never been that glued to a book, and it's insane. 4, Blockbuster, a book you wish you could reread over and over again for the first time. Now I could have so many answers for this, but I picked Confessions of a Shopaholic by Sophie Kinsella. Just because I absolutely love this book and I just find it so fun, and it's one I love to reread over and over. It's not necessarily a profound novel where it's like, oh, it changed my life, but it's one that just provided me so much joy. Also, like, Blockbuster. I love Blockbuster. Like, now my gym that I currently go to is, like, in the same, like, the store, the Blockbuster store is now a gym, and that's the gym I go to, and it makes me really sad. I really like Blockbuster, because I still collect DVDs. Like, I'm one of those people, so, you know, makes me sad. 5, Beanie Babies. Love Beanie Babies. They're my thing. An overly hyped book that everyone else loved but you hated. I picked The Hating Game by Sally Thorne. I didn't hate this book, so that kind of is not necessarily answering the question perfectly. But I was very disappointed in this book for how much love it's getting. It was, like, it still gets. Like, I'm definitely going to read more Sally Thorne when she comes out with another book to give it another shot. But I just did not feel as enamored with this book as everyone else did. And that's one of those books that's, like, I was expecting to absolutely adore and I just didn't. Like, it was okay. 6, Recess, a book that helps you relax when you are feeling stressed. So I picked Dying to Know You by Aidan Chambers. This book just provides me with lots of perspective. It's one of my favorite books. I'm not going to go on for any longer because you guys know. Number 7, Pokemon cards. Which author do you have the biggest collection of books from? And for this, I believe, I did a video about this, but I believe it's Sarah Shepard. I own like 24 of her books. Pretty much all her books that are published, besides 2 of them, which are her 2 like older ones, are written before the Pretty Little Liars series. That I still need to get on, but yeah. I own a lot of her books, and I have no regrets, because they're all really good. Next question, 8, Fresh Prince. Pick a book where the main character leads a double life. And for this, I picked The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. In this book, you'll see how she lives a double life. I'm not going to spoil that, because that's like an integral part of the novel. 9, Lisa Frank, Most Beautiful and Brightest Book Cover You Own. I picked Homegoing because it's just such a bright book cover. When I think bright, I saw that. And also the Heather's Pick like gold shiny sticker makes it even brighter. 10, Dial Up, a book that took you too long to start up. That. Dial Up internet, like, I didn't have that, and thank goodness. That's one of the things I'm like, whew, pass that one over. Because well, we might have had dial-up internet actually, but I used to play like my computer games when I was like 5. Like I'd be like, meow meow. Yeah. I was like talking to my mom about that because I was like, whenever we talk about computers, I'm like, I like how I was more advanced with computers at the time I was 5 than like you are today. And she's like, I was like, because it like, I don't know. I just like computers. It's great. A book that took you too long to start up. I picked The Fiery Cross by Diana Gabaldon, the 5th book in the Outlander series. I was supposed to read this for Buddy Reeve Alex, and I just could not get into it. And I was also going through a reading slump, but he even said it's like so slow, like crazy. 11 Baby G's, a book that came into your life at exactly the right time. I picked Colorless Tuzukuri Tazaki and His Years of Pilgrimage by Haruki Murakami. The main protagonist is 20. I was 20 when I read this, and he was going through some emotions. I was going through some emotions. I felt like we connected. It was just great. So that is the 90s book tag. I feel like I've spoken really, really fast for this video, but like there's a lot going on in my brain. Like I'm just all over the place. And yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.